Well, here's my latest little venture. Nothing special, but I'm gonna do, I guess, what you'd call a little bit of migratory honey flow. And it's not really too migratory, I guess, but basically I'm out of my farm. You can see my beautiful farm tractor there in the background, but I post all videos about what I've been doing out here at the farm on the other channel. Anyway, so what I'm just trying to do, I picked out 3 of my strongest hives from the backyard yesterday and brought them out here to the farm because I've got 22 acres and all around me is just flooded with wildflowers and Chinese tallows. So what I'm trying to do is, bring a couple hives out here, get them set up, take a little bit of pressure off the hives that I have in the backyard for resources, and hopefully we'll get a pretty strong honey harvest off of these hives because they're out here more or less uncontested. I mean, I know on my 22 acres it's mostly pine, but there's every about 500 foot there's a swath they cleared a few years ago for seismic work, and it's grown back in with tallow. You look all up and down the road ditches is tallow and wildflowers, so there's plenty of food out here for them. Just hoping they find it and get it, but they're a little stirred up right now just because I screened the entrance last night. I just now pulled the screens off, so they're all flying around like crazy trying to figure things out. They're all over me. This big one on the left, I don't know if y'all can see my finger or not, but big one on the left, that's my most aggressive hive, unfortunately, and by most aggressive it just means that when I open it and get into brood nest they get irritable. But everybody else is super nice, really. The ones that are bothering me right now is mostly from that hive. But you can see it's a double deep, which is mostly all brood and just a little bit of honey in the second deep. And then empty medium, the hog half comb system, and then 2 mediums above that. Now I did not put a queen excluder on this one. I'm gambling on the hope that the queen will be comfortable with 2 deeps and a medium to lay her brood in. She won't feel the need to get into that hog half comb system. The other 2 to the right, they're both a single deep with 3 mediums above, not as strong in colonies. I could have put, I guess, a 4th medium on there if I really wanted to, but what I'm going on here is, kind of the set it and forget it principle, because I can't come out here, of an evening after work and check these hives. I guess I could if I planned it, but, I can't come out here and check them near as often as I can check the ones in the backyards at home. So I'm a little bit, more kind of on the ball with the ones at home as far as when I super them and when I mess with them. These out here, I'm, setting them up and hoping they make it and hoping nobody else finds them. But anyway, just want to talk about that a little bit. This is my first go at bringing bees out here with the intent of honey flow. I brought a hive out here last fall because they were so mean I didn't dare put them in the backyard, and I made some videos about that a couple months ago. They didn't make the winter, which is fine by me because they were mean bees anyway. But these I'm setting out here with the absolute intent that they get me a good honey flow. So let's see what happens. So it's been about 4 hours since I got out here and put the bees in place. Maybe only 3, and just walked over here to do a little check on them and see. I've got, moved the excavator mats around, got a good fire going. But I figured I'd take a little break, walk over here and see what they're doing. And I see bees coming back to the hives. That's a good sign. I see a leaving coming back. I don't see like a whole lot of booming crazy activity, like there's a, like they found anything big. But what's important is that I'm seeing bees come back to the hive. The risk when you move them to a new place, of course, is always orienting. So it's the middle of the day and you pull the screens off and they come roaring out of there ready to go look for, food, and they don't realize they're in a new spot. But I think we'll be okay with these. So anyway, that's probably it for this video, but just wanted to show you a little update. And like I said, we're optimistically hoping for a big honey flow out here.